This month, our Coffee with a Counselor will be virtual, and I wanted to give you guys some time to get to know me. I'm Mrs. Mott, the school counselor here at Oro City Elementary. A little about me. I am only the elementary counselor. Our campus has pre-K through 5th grade, and I serve all of those grade levels. My undergraduate studies were done at Texas A&M University Commerce. I studied there to be a teacher. I was a teacher first. In Texas, school counselors have to teach first. Then I went back and got my graduate degree in school counseling at the University of Texas in Tyler. Some fun facts about me on there. And I am in the front office. I have my own counselor's office where I see students, and it's a safe place for them to come and talk and have group guidance and such. School counselors support academic, social, emotional, and career planning for students. That's how we're a little bit different than counselors outside of the school system. Our primary focus is academic, but we also are developing social, emotional, and career plans as well. Here are a couple pictures of some initiatives that we had last year. What exactly does a school counselor do all day? Lots of things, as you can see. And one of the most important things that we do is we collaborate. We collaborate with stakeholders, and that includes you, it includes community members, administration, students, staff, teachers, to ensure that academic, social, personal, and career development happens for all students. We develop programs to promote a positive, safe, and respectful school culture. Some of those programs are Bully Prevention, Red Ribbon Week, Random Acts of Kindness Week, for example. We use data to address the needs of students. So surveys that are sent out by me or by the campus are used to help support our students. And we look at that data to design our comprehensive school counseling program. I deliver classroom guidance in the cafeteria to students, all by grade level. Those lessons are designed based off of the data that is collected. I host small groups here in my office, and those are really specific to what the students are needing, either by their parents or in the classroom, to help them develop their skills together in small group. I also do some individual counseling. That is short-term counseling. So usually anywhere between 6 to 9 weeks is as long as I'm going to see someone individually. I host parent workshops, some meetings like this, and future meetings that will help equip you and give you tools and information to better help your family and your students. I also help teachers with in-service. I serve on various committees, and I do attend parent-teacher conferences at times when needed, depending on the student, and I host the Section 504 meetings for this campus. If your student does need to see me, if something's happening at home, or you feel as though they need someone to address some of their behavior concerns, there are several ways that you can get in touch with me. I have 2 request forms, a small group request and an individual counseling request that are going to be shared at the end of the presentation. You can also just call the front office, let Miss Mary know, or use my extension and leave me a voicemail. Or another great way to let me know is by letting the classroom teacher know your concerns, and they can get in touch with me. How to report things. If you need me to know, you can call the front office and use my extension. If it's an emergency, if you think that there's some abuse, please feel free to call this 1-800 number and report that abuse immediately. If there's a threat of suicide, you can call this 1-800 number or call 911 or go directly to the nearest hospital. If it's an emergency situation, you think there's abuse or a risk of suicide, please don't worry about calling me. Go directly to the authorities, okay? The school counseling program is holistic. It focuses on all aspects of student development, and it's also systemic. It works with all stakeholders to ensure healthy development. It's balanced. The counselor duties are wide-ranging with counseling, educating, consulting, collaborating, working with you, leadership, and coordinating and advocacy. The school counseling program also tries to be very proactive. All students get social emotional learning in the classroom and through the school counselor to try to be proactive about the students' needs. It's also infused into the academic curriculum. Each classroom has a schedule that they follow where they get social emotional learning through Character Strong in their with their classroom teachers. And it's reflective. We're always evaluating the program, making sure that the program is working for our students, and we're making changes as we need to. In a comprehensive school counseling program, everyone works together, the students, parents, teachers, administrators, counselors, community members, staff, and business partners in the community. Students are able to help. They can serve as peer mentors, peer tutoring. They can attend small groups when needed, and they can advocate for other struggling students. Sometimes that is the best way that students can help. Teachers help by working as a team with the school counselor. They also integrate their own social emotional learning using Character Strong in their classrooms, like we discussed earlier. They act as a great mentor and role model. They communicate with me on a regular basis. They refer students that need extra assistance, and they help keep you involved. Parents, you guys are key. You can read books at home, books that range between informational text or just entertaining. Reading with your child is super important. You can reinforce the classroom rules and good study habits. And you can also just keep communication open with your child and listen carefully to what they're talking about, what their needs are, and what's happening at school. A great way to do this is by sitting down at dinner and asking questions of your students, listening to their stories, asking about their highs and lows, the good and bads of their day, and what was important to them that day. How do administrators help? Administrators are tremendous help on each campus. They act as great role models for positive, respectful school climate. They help work with business partners and community members. They partner with me in developing a high morale amongst the staff, and they partner with me in implementing programs that foster a culture of respect and embrace diversity. I can only be as successful as my administrators allow, and we have really great ones here. They're very supportive of the counseling program. How can the community help? Well, they can attend events like school career fairs. They can host field trips or factory tours of their businesses. They can offer free or reduced products to the school. That's always helpful. Give discount coupons for honor roll or for behavior incentives. And they can also just offer fundraising for the school. A couple of things on my wish list here in the counseling office. Pretty simple, pretty short. Things that I use regularly in here: fidget tools, pencils, model magic, art paper. We do a lot of drawing and play therapy, art supplies, and of course, Amazon gift cards for supplies are always a win. I've learned that people will forget what you say. People will forget what you did, but people will never forget how you made them feel. I love that quote because it supports a comprehensive school counseling program and supports why our students' feelings are so very important. And yes, we're here to educate them, but they're more than that. Thank you so much for listening to the virtual Coffee with the Counselor this month. You can get connected better here at Ore City Elementary by following the Ore City Elementary Facebook page. I have a Counselor Connect Google Classroom that you'll find here with this QR code. Or you can link up with the school counselor blog here with this QR code. Next month, we're going to have a special guest helping us out, equipping us with some tools for you guys in the home, how to support your students here at school with their education, and some tips about community resources. So I'm super excited about that. Hopefully that will be in person. That's the idea. But if not, it will be virtual and shared out with you guys. Thank you so much for your time today. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope it was worthwhile. And again, if you need anything, just give me a call.